to my kitchen. In case you were wondering, were we going to be inside or outside, decision made. It was sort of 11 degrees in Aberdeenshire, maybe this morning, if as warm as that. It felt like about 2 degrees and a little bit colder, but wherever you are, because I know there are people, friends watching from all over the world as well as in Scotland and England and Ireland. So welcome to my kitchen concert. I'm going to take you all over the world a little bit today, but I want to make a special mention for carers. Today is the start of Carers Week, and I'd especially like to say hello and to thank all the unpaid carers who do a phenomenal job day in, day out, 24/7 for their loved ones. There are something like 1.1 million carers in Scotland. Voluntary Service Aberdeen, a charity that I'm very, very close to my heart. I've been involved with a long time. They work with a lot of families and carers, and we know only too well the amazing job that they do. So hats off to all the carers, and let's think about the amazing work that carers do every day of the week. So for the carers, I'm going to start on the Island of Skye, and this is an unaccompanied song. It was taught to me by my Uncle Alistair Gillis, famous singing dentist, and I'm hoping that my family in the kitchen, who are being very well behaved and quiet, the dogs are all sleeping, might join in a little bit. It's known by some of my musician friends as Beer Man, but it's because they cannot speak Gaelic. So here we go. Biar maravami nuri normahamin bliana. Biar maravami nuri kalagan gamiri. Biar maravami nuri normahamin bliana. Biar maravami nuri kalagan gamiri. Oro maguligan arain me. Oro maguligan na kromele ma vaichin. Oro maguligan arain me. Oro maguligan na kromele ma vaichin. Biar maravami nuri normahamin bliana. Biar maravami nuri kalagan gamiri. Biar maravami nuri normahamin bliana. Biar maravami nuri kalagan gamiri. Oro maguligan arain me. Oro maguligan na kromele ma vaichin. Oro maguligan arain me. Oro maguligan na kromele ma vaichin. Biar maravami nuri normahamin bliana. Biar maravami nuri kalagan gamiri. Biar maravami nuri normahamin bliana. Biar maravami nuri kalagan gamiri. Oro maguligan arain me. Oro maguligan na kromele ma vaichin. Oro maguligan arain me. Oro maguligan na kromele ma vaichin. Biar maravami nuri normahamin bliana. Biar maravami nuri kalagan gamiri. Biar maravami nuri normahamin bliana. Biar maravami nuri kalagan gamiri. Oro maguligan arain me. Oro maguligan na kromele ma vaichin. Oro maguligan arain me. Oro maguligan na kromele ma vaichin. Hooray! I can hear you say all around the place, except in my own kitchen where there is an unbelievable silence. So thank you to Uncle Alistair for teaching me that song. It's one of those that kind of gets the spirits going. And as I said earlier, I was hoping to get outside, but it's just a little bit chilly where we are, and rain is threatening. And I just thought, I don't want to go out and sing in the rain. I don't want to get the cold. So maybe next Monday when the sun is shining, if the sun is shining. So from the Isle of Skye, I'm going to take you to Nashville, Tennessee, where I have got lots of friends, and I know that many of them are watching. And I would just like to say a shout out to Beth and to Bob and Lydia and lots of friends over there. I thought I would sing a classic Willie Nelson song. You can't get more contrasting than a Gaelic song and a Willie Nelson song, except it's just all about communicating. And this has got to be one of my favourites. Cue the music. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you as good as I should have. Little things I could have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, well, I'm sorry I was blind. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. 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 Always on my mind. And that is also for all the carers out there who do such amazing work, because I know that they're always on their loved ones' minds. I know for many of us this has been a time of great reflection, and isolation has caused us to reflect even more, I guess, over loved ones lost. And I would like to remember a dear, dear friend, Kevin Graham, and say hello to Freya and Eve, his daughters. Kevin, the most marvellous gentleman, hairdresser, did my hair for my wedding and was a great friend for over 40 years. And we miss him greatly, and just thinking of the girls and wishing you well. So, are there any comments that I might be able to read out, or was there anything I'd like to say hi to? I need my specs. Oh, excuse me for a minute while I grab my specs. Let me see. Oh, Rory. Hi, Rory McDonald is watching, and Noreen Patterson and Marianne Barbucci from Canada. Thank you. Will Gibb. Hi, Will. And oh, Louise McGregor, Karen Clark Ellis. Hi, thank you for joining me. I also wanted to remember a lovely lady called Marie Chabot, who is an American friend, and I was going to sing a little bit of an unaccompanied Marie's wedding for Marie and friends. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row and row, all for Marie's wedding. Over hillways, up and down, myrtle green and bracken brown, past the shieling through the town, all for sake of Marie. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row and row, all for Marie's wedding. Plenty herring, plenty meal, plenty fish to fill the creel, plenty Auntie Bonnie bends us wheel, all for sake of Mary. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row, all for Mary's wedding. Step we gaily on we go, heel for heel and toe for toe, arm and row, all for Mary's wedding. Cheers to my friends all over the place, particularly to Marie Chabot, who I'm thinking about right at this very moment in time. How about something summery? Will we go down to Ayrshire? I think we'll go to Burns land. Many of you will know that Robert Burns, to me, is one of the greatest poets of all time, Scotland's national bard. He manages to put into words what so many of us feel. He writes love songs like no other. And this particular one was requested, I cannot remember who, but I'm going to do it because it's a special request. I'm going to grab my drink of water and cue the music. Maybe. Ta-da! It's not playing, but don't worry about it. It's got a mind of its own, that computer. Summer's a pleasant time, flowers of every colour, the water runs o'er the heugh, and I long for my true lover. I walk in oak, walking still and weary, sleep I can get nane, for thinking of my dearie. I walk in oak. When I sleep I dream, when I wake I'm eerie, sleep I can get nane, for thinking of my dearie. I walk in oak, walking still and weary, sleep I can get nane, for thinking of my dearie. I walk in oak. Lonely night comes in, lonely night comes in, and all the lave are sleeping. I think on my bonny lad, and my eyes they blur wi' weeping. I walk in oak, walking still and weary, sleep I can get nane, for thinking of my dearie. I walk in oak. I walk in oak. Robert Burns' song I Walk in O, and beautifully accompanied, I feel, by Callum McCall and Niels Elders. Callum produced my album Time to Fly and played on that track, and Niels Elders, and I sing that all the time. And we often actually, in Aberdeen, I was mentioning earlier about VSA, Voluntary Service Aberdeen, who are celebrating their 150th anniversary this year, doing phenomenal work in the community. Easter Anguston Farm, Lynn lots of people come from all over the United Kingdom to Lynn, but they are a charity rooted in Aberdeen and just do amazing work. So I know that a lot of the residents at VSA are watching, so hello to all of you. I know you love music, and sometimes Niels and I come in and sing songs, and we look forward to the time when we can get back in to see you properly and not just a wee corner of my kitchen. But hey, it's better than nothing. So it's lovely that you can join me. Can I say hello to a few people who are maybe wanting me to say hello? Hi, Linda Milne, hello. Anne Finn, lovely, great friend of Marie's, and thank you for joining me. And can I just say thank you for all your gardening tips, because I'm not much of a gardener, but you certainly are, and I've now learned to plant garlic with roses. So if you want a tip that I never knew before, garlic in with roses keeps all the flies and the wee beasties away. So thank you for that. Not that she put that in there at the minute, but you know. Michael Barnett, wonderful piano player with, well, I knew him because he played a lot with Jamie McDougall and the Three Tenors, and I mean, talk about virtuoso on the old keyboards. So thank you for joining me. I was watching you the other day too, and you were braver than me. You were outside. I'm still a bit of a wimp staying inside, but thank you. Christy Kennedy, hello. Your youngest sister is a carer on the front line. Ailey is a carer on the front line. So a big hug to Ailey, and hi Christine, and to the children. And I know all carers who are out on the front line, as well as the carers who are at home with their loved ones. We're thinking of you this Carers Week. Joan Fife, love you Joan. Mwah. And Eleanor, Lady Eleanor, and Andrew and Graham, the Fife clan, music lovers all. I'm going to get you on as a guest, Graham, I think. Brian Morrison, hi Brian, great, thank you for giving that wonderful prize of visiting the distillery, which I didn't win personally, but it was very kind of you, because the proceeds from that went to Voluntary Service Aberdeen. So life is all about just these marvellous connections. And Joe Lavelle is watching from America, and it's so good to see you, Joe. And I know that you love going to Amsterdam and coming to Scotland. We were all supposed to be in Scotland a week or so ago and doing our concert with Gretchen Peters and Braemar, and hey ho, we'll do it next year. That's the plan. So let me have a seat, a little sip of water. I thought, the transatlantic sort of element of all of this means a great deal to me. And there is a song that Marcus Hummin and I wrote called The Crossing Over. And we started with a blank piece of paper, as all songwriters, most songwriters do, unless something magical happens in the middle of the night and you just waken up with a whole song. But mostly it's a bit of hard graft, and it's also about getting to feel comfortable about then releasing your song into the ether, because you just hope that people will like it. So this is called The Crossing Over, and I guess it will mean many things to many people, but it means a lot to me. Crossing over, planting our spirit on another shore, leaving these mountains, hills, still waters deep. I close my eyes when I try to sleep. And here is my dream for the crossing over, watching you grow whilst running wild and free, seeing the sunlight upon your face as amazing falls back into grace. The cross, the crossing over, the cross, the crossing over. Darkness descends as we are crossing over, and still we're afraid of the great unknown. Sirens may call to draw us near, but we lift up our voices and sail beyond fear. We sing the old songs as we are crossing over, memories of home, of lovers lost and found. Sirens may call to draw us near, but we lift up our voices and sail the seas, the seas. Sing us a new song. Sing me a new song. For love of you we are crossing over, planting our spirit on another shore, feeling the sunlight upon your face, a prayer of thanksgiving, amazing grace. The cross, the crossing over, the cross, the crossing over. By Marcus Hammond and myself, and much love to Marie and many friends. Before I go for this kitchen concert, I think we should do something very upbeat. My youngest daughter has been home for, goodness, over 3 months now in lockdown, and she is about to head back to London, and I think probably slightly apprehensively, and as many parents will also feel apprehensive about their loved ones leaving and heading off again. And this next song is called Down the Line. And I always remember my grandfather on the Isle of Skye when he started to use the telephone. Uncle Alistair and my mum would tell me that my grandfather, when he was holding the phone and speaking down the line, he raised his voice. If he was on the Isle of Skye, he would speak even louder because he wanted people to hear him in Glasgow. So down the line for some means down the line. For others, it's passing something down the line, giving your music, giving your poetry, giving your songs, your possessions, whatever it is. Hopefully bits of your good character will pass down the line. So Callum McCall and I wrote this song because I think we were being a bit reflective about our children and also how we feel when we say goodbye to them at the railway station. I'm hopeless at railway stations. I I mean, I'm a bubbler. That's all I can say. So tomorrow I could be bubbling, but for now, I'm going to do this upbeat song, and I would like, if you can, get up in your kitchen. This is a dancing song. I want you to dance with me, pushing it back down the line. Oops. Are you ready? Down the line, feel the wind and hear the whistle blow. Take the time, ride the rails, and you will learn to read them as you go. You will live and you will die. You will laugh until you cry down the line. Can you see? I'm waving at the station after you. I will be dreaming of the future, all the things you're gonna do. I live looking for the answers, climbing mountain after mountain, same as you. Yesterday, we were holding hands, singing playground songs. Now you fly, never looking back till you're gone. Down the line, years ago, I was riding on that train just like you. Ran so fast, doing all the stupid things I knew I shouldn't do. I was looking for the answers, climbing mountain after mountain, same as you. Yesterday, we were holding hands, singing playground songs. Now you fly, never looking back till you're gone, almost gone. Down the line, down the line, you'll be waving at the station. Well, I hope you were dancing, because I felt a complete idiot dancing by myself in the kitchen with no one dancing here. I mean, they've all left me on my own, completely embarrassed by the fact that I'm perfectly happy dancing and I'm singing and I'm swinging and I'm very happy. I'd like to say hello to some more people, please, if I find my glasses. And I'm just so happy that Canada, America, Nashville, Peterhead, down the road, Cruden Bay. Let me see who else. Laura Pike. Hi, Laura. Sing, Sing, Sing director. Phenomenal. Absolute dynamo of a lady, Laura Pike. Thank you for joining me. And I just hope we can do Sing, Sing, Sing back at the music hall. 200 and more singers, all supporting VSA mental health. I think the wonderful thing about singing and music, it's got to be that it lifts the spirits, and Laura knows better than most how bringing lots of people together, whether they can sing or not, actually doesn't matter. It's about having a sense of community, finding a tribe of people, whether you just sing in the shower or not. So if you live in our area of Aberdeen in the northeast of Scotland, you know, we're always looking for more people to join our choirs, and we're always trying to raise the funds and the profile for VSA, who do such amazing work. So thank you, Laura, because she's doing all these Zoom calls and singing and doing. Can't wait to get back to all being in the same room and doing our singing exercises. Maggie Wilson, chairman of VSA. Well, isn't it great? I know that VSA are out there and watching, and I'm just really thrilled about that. Lydia Hutchison from Nashville, my dear, dear friend. And it's just lovely that you're joining us at the same time, because I guess you're about 6 or 7 hours and it's warmer there, but thank you. Mwah. Love to you. Lorraine Keeler is watching. Hi Lorraine, and hi Bob. Big music lovers, both of them, and they know their music, so thank you for joining. George Summers, hello. Kirsty Ellington Langan and her little ones, thank you for joining me. Oh, it's so lovely. Paulette, Uncle Brian, both have to keep singing Uncle Brian's song. Brian McDermott, Alison Blundell, James Westwater, Barry Coots, Nanny Barry as we like to call you, Leslie Crowder from Singing Hands. I'm hoping that once we are allowed kind of to do more and it isn't too cold, to get into the garden. And I'm kind of thinking Fiona's Kitchen concert could kind of morph into the garden, and we could have Singing Hands, who are the most marvellous deaf choir, and Leslie Crowder's Signs, and we sing some really good songs together. So that would be lovely if we can get you in the garden. I'm also hoping for big guests like Gordon the painter from Strichen. I hope Gordon's watching, because I'm determined to get Gordon on this. And Georgia Crick, my goddaughter. Stephen Henson. Stephen, I just want to say it's lovely that you've joined me too, because Larry, your dad, when I was little, I made a film called Moro the Gypsy, and Lawrence Henson was marvellous director and gave me my first screen role. I mean, I then went on to have 2 lines in The Wicker Man. Actually, it was 4, but it got cut down to 2. But you know, my huge screen career is thanks to your dad. But thank you, and I know that Stephen, your wife works on the front line, and I think she also had COVID and has recovered, and I hope that you're all recovering. Norma McCallan, Stuart Legasic, I know that you want 500 miles. I'd be a bit lonely singing 500 miles by myself, but I promise I will put it on my list of requests, because you know there are a few requests like get aff quick. Hannah, my daughter, wanted Donald Where's Your Trousers. Elma Wood and Marianne Barbucci. Oh, Dancing in the Kitchen. Laura Anderson McCafferty. Roddy Martin from Edinburgh. It's just lovely. Hannah, my daughter, is watching. I know that she'll be saying, will you just get off and stop talking, Mum? I mean, but do you know what? No, I'm not going to, because friends are phoning and they're sending messages, and this is older people's way of connecting, isn't it? I hope. Kathleen Downey from Mary Cooter Church. Hi to everyone there. John Bett. Lovely actor, director, award-winning Me Too. Sam Paul, choir, master. Donald, where's your trousers? Let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low. For Hannah, through the streets with my kilt I'll go. All the lassies shout hello. Donald, where's your trousers? Right, that's enough of that. I'm not doing any more of that. Anne Riesler Engler, hello, thank you for joining me. And I would walk 500 miles for Stuart Legasic on the phone. And I will walk. That's enough of that. So unless you're going to send me in requests that I actually like, don't bother. I'm not singing that Donald song. I'm not singing 500 miles. But you can ask me, you know, some beautiful songs. Country roads. I might do a little country roads next week. Just send me some requests, and I will do anything within reason. But I'm going to finish now without any further ado. I'm going to do a little mouth music to round it off and keep our spirits up. and I want you to clap along with me in the kitchen as well. Sauna nila nila nila, sauna nila rukumi, sauna nila nila nila, sauna nila vaya, sauna nila nila nila, sauna nila rukumi, sauna nila nila nila, sauna nila vaya, sauna nila garamanyora rukumi sokami, sauna nila garamanyora rukami savami, sauna nila garamanyora rukami sokami, sauna nila garamanyora rukami savami, sauna nila nila nila, sauna nila rukumi, sauna nila nila nila, sauna nila boy, sauna nila nila nila, sauna nila rukumi, sauna nila nila nila, sauna nila boy. Namiga come just about the book and you sanona, namiga come just about the book and you sanona, namiga come just about the book and you sanona, bigger man the very nice to the beer shona, woman ya, book and you sanona, woman ya, book and you sanona, woman ya, book and you sanona, bigger man the very nice to the beer shona, namiga come just about the book and you sanona, namiga come just about the book and you sanona, namiga come just about the book and you sanona, bigger man the very nice to the beer shona, woman ya, book and you sanona, woman ya, book and you sanona, woman ya, book and you sanona, bigger man the very nice to the beer shona. Hooray for myself, because they're so quiet in my own kitchen. Thank you so much. Well, thank you very much for joining me again this Monday. I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Just ping me a message with any requests. I would love to do them, and it's so lovely to keep in touch with so many people from all over the world. Thank you so much, and we'll see you the next time.